Hey guys, so before this video starts, I wanted to make the announcement that I have started a new blogspot blog. The link will be right here as well as in the description below. This blog will feature my pointless book blog posts as well as other content that I consider to be too rambly for YouTube and too long for tweets. So I hope that you guys will follow me there. So far there are only 2 blog posts, but I can promise you that there is more content on the way. I have had a previous blogspot blog before, but I've decided that with a new year it would be better to start fresh with a new one. This is the one that I hope to be continuing for a long time, so I would really appreciate it if you guys check it out. Hey guys, so today I have decided to do a what's on my iPod video. I was going to make this video after Christmas, but then I found out I was getting a new iPod for Christmas, and so I decided to wait until I got my new iPod to show you. So basically I went from having a 64GB iPod to a 16GB iPod, which meant that a lot of applications and things that I didn't use anymore had to be cleared off so that I could put stuff onto my new iPod. And that's also why I wanted to wait, just because then you wouldn't have to sit and listen to me talk about over 100 applications that I happen to have on my iPod, because that's literally the way my old iPod was. But with this new iPod, there is definitely less clutter. So as you can see, I have it up on the homepage already. This is an iPod 5th generation, and as you can see on the back, I got a grey one. If you guys watched my what I got for Christmas video, then you know that mine did not come with a back facing camera, nor did it come with a little push out thing here to add a wrist strap. So that means I do have to get a new iPod case, which I don't know if that's going to be possible, because I don't know if they sell iPod cases that don't have a room for a back facing camera or the little thing here. But yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. Whenever I got it, it didn't say that it wouldn't have a back camera, but it's not like it bothers me that much, just because I don't really use my iPod for photos. But yeah, it does have a front-facing camera, which you can kind of see there. So yeah, this is what my homepage looks like. The background, which you can't really see, but if I do this, so this is what my background looks like. It's basically the wallpaper that looks like it has shelves for your apps, and this background was from my old iPod, so it doesn't fit the template for the applications here, but it is a cool background, and so I decided to keep it. So this is my first page of apps, and it's kind of just like all of the default apps that your iPod already comes with, except for the YouTube one here, which I have. But yeah, this just kind of looks like my old iPod home screen, because I hate getting used to new application locations. So I kind of just keep them all in the order that they come in. And then at the bottom you have your 4 icons, which are always there, and I just replaced the Safari icon with the Google Chrome icon, just because I prefer Google Chrome over Safari. But yeah, then you have your music, your videos, and your app store, and then all the default apps that your iPod already comes with. So yeah, I don't really use these apps that much, mainly just because I am not really an Apple person, because I've never had an Apple phone, but I do prefer Android, so I use those a lot more. So if you go onto the second page of applications over here, you can see I have all of mine organized into little boxes, and these are just applications that I've had for a long time. These are applications that I've had in my old iPod and things like that. But out of all of the applications that I had on my old iPod, I considered these ones to be the ones I would use the most and can't live without, just because these are the ones that could fit within the memory space on this iPod. So yeah, so if we go into the first little box here, it's called addicting, and by that I mean really addictive games. So what I have here is Fruit Ninja, which I feel like is a must-have for everyone. Like, if you've never played Fruit Ninja, I don't know where you've been, because it's amazing. And then also I have this fast food game, which is basically where you have to make burgers and hot dogs for people, and it's like a fast-paced game, but I really love things like that. And then there's Whirly Word, which is something I like to play when I can't sleep. basically you have letters in a circle, and well, I have to open it up to show you better probably. But yeah, this is what it looks like. So you have these, which shows you the possible words that you can make out of these letters below, and you just sort of fill it in like this, prism, and then you hit enter, and if the word is one of the possible words you can make using these letters, then it appears up here, and you basically just fill them until you get the green past this line, and then you can move on to the next puzzle. But yeah, I don't know what it is about this game. I got the free version one year, and then I decided to upgrade to the paid version because I was like that obsessed with it. But it is really fun and kind of just something to do whenever you are bored. And then I have the airport game, which is a time management game, because I feel like I might be like a small percentage of the world. I mean, there's probably a lot of people out there that like time management games, but I feel like I'm the only one out of all my friends and stuff. But the airport game is like a time management game. Very fast paced. You like click on things and have people do them. And Sally Spa is another game like that, and then so is Airport Mania. They're all time management games. They're kind of hard to describe, but I really like them. And then I also have 2048. Now, this is a game that I recently got addicted to. Hold on, let me show you. So basically, you have to slide these square. You have to slide the numbers around the page like this, and then you have to get them like squared numbers, and you have to keep going until you basically reach the number 2048. And I don't know what it is about this game, but everyone at school was playing it, so you know I had to, and it is just really addicting. And I have never gotten 2048. The best I've done is 6,876, and you might be thinking, well, that is more than 2048, but no, you have to get the little number tile to be 2048, and I always get so close, yet so far. I know that I think loads of people on YouTube have already posted videos on how to beat the game, but I haven't looked into that yet because I'm really determined to do it on my own. And so that is what that is. And then we go over to this box here, and it's called Dash, and that is because it has all of the Dash games by Play First. And if you guys wanted a definition for time management games, then this is it. Basically, I have all these Dino Dash games, and I'm obsessed with them. Like I said, I really love time management games. I don't know what it is about them. Literally all of these are the paid versions except for this one, because I recently downloaded it and haven't had a chance to play. But really, these games are just so addicting, and I play them all the time, and they're basically just my life, and that's why I love them so much. So I have Cooking Dash, Wedding Dash, Hotel Dash, Diner Dash, Soap Opera Dash, and then Cooking Dash, Thrills and Spills. So, like I said, I play these games a lot. I have a lot of time on my hands, and this is what I do. So yeah, and then over here I have some social media, which I don't really use on my iPod, but if my phone's dead or across the room, then I will look at them on my iPod. So basically you got your Facebook, Twitter, Facebook Messenger, and Instagram, because who can live without those apps in their life? Because I use them all the time. And then over here I have my internet apps, which are apps that basically use the internet. So here I have my Cyanide and Happiness application, which, if you don't know what that is, it's an internet comic that can be very offensive. It is very offensive, but I like that type of humor, and so I downloaded it because sometimes when I can't sleep I'll like read through their comics because I think they're really funny. And then there's the Safari app because I don't use it. The Time Hop app, which is something that everyone has started to get into on my Facebook feed, and it kind of annoys me a little bit, but I've been using the Time Hop app for a really long time. I can't remember how I found it. I feel like Justine showed me it. Like, Justine, she mentioned it in a video and I was kind of into it, so I got it. And I really like to look at that from time to time. And then I have the Uberfax app, which is life. Sometimes when I can't sleep, I sit and I read Uberfax because it's just really random facts that you never thought you needed to know until you read them. And yeah, if you guys don't know what Uberfax is, it's a Twitter account. I recommend you look it up or download the app. It is free. But yeah, that is that. And then again, I have a lot of games on my iPod. But yeah, this is just another games folder, and I have Mahjong Elements, which, if you guys don't know what Mahjong is, I'm not sure exactly how you play it in real life, but basically with Mahjong, it's kind of just like you're matching up tiles that are the same and then it clears them off the board. Nothing too fancy, but I do like that game. And then Fashion Dream is another like time management game which I'm obsessed with. This one is Surviving High School, and I feel like this was just a random download that I got from the App Store, but one night I couldn't sleep and I started to play this game and I got really obsessed with it, and I don't know what it was. Like, this is a game made by EA and it's like a storyboard line, and you play a guy who wants to be like the football quarterback or something, and it doesn't really make any sense, but I kind of got into it really a lot. I thought the storyline was really interesting. But yeah, I haven't played it in a while, and I think the last time I went on it, it had all updated and the storyline had changed. But yeah, I still like it anyway. And then this app is 94 seconds, and it is basically where you have 94 seconds to think of words beginning with a certain letter in a certain phrase. I'll show you really quickly what this one is. Just because it's quite interesting and it causes you to think. Turn down the volume because that's way too loud. But yeah. Okay, so basically what you have to do is think of a vegetable beginning with the letter O, and then you just type it in. And you have 94 seconds to get as many things like this as possible. I'm just going to skip through. So again, it'll just give you a category and then a letter, and you have to think of a word beginning with that letter that qualifies to be in that category, if that even made sense. But yeah, and then you can obviously skip, and you can earn chronos, which gives you these like goodies at the bottom, which sort of help you get further in the game. But yeah, I find that really interesting to play. Sometimes I play it a lot. I don't know, it's just one of those games you see that's randomly free in the App Store and you decide to get it. No other reason than that. So the next app that I have here is the Logos quiz, and I feel like if you've never had a Logos quiz on your iPod or your phone or something, then you're lying to yourself, because everyone has a logo quiz, because we're so surrounded by advertising that you can guess what a logo is without seeing the words, and things like this are very addicting. I have to admit, I'm not that good at the logo quiz. I'm only on like level 4 or something, but I always end up cheating because it's like you recognize the brand but you don't remember the name of it, and it drives you insane, so you end up cheating. And then the next app I have here is Flappy Bird, and I feel like we all know what Flappy Bird is, but I have it on my iPod just because I don't ever want to lose it, because it's not in the App Store anymore, so I have it forever. And then down here I have a MASH app, which, if you guys don't know what MASH is, it's basically how you predict the future. And I've had it for a few years now, and I played it with my friends once at school, and I thought it was kind of funny, so I have it there just in case I ever want to decide what my future might be. It's always a good time. And then I also have Solitaire, because I'm boring like that, but Solitaire is life. You know, whenever there was no internet connection on your computer, you would sit and you would play Solitaire back in the day. And then I also have Flow Free, which is basically this app where you connect the little pipe things, like this. I'll just sort of show you. So you have all these colored dots, and you have to match up the colored dots so that they connect like this, and you have to connect them all in such a way that you fill the entire board with little flow things. So yeah, like this. And obviously it's actually not that hard of a game. It's a quite simple game, but some of them require more thinking than others. So it is, again, just another app that I use to waste time if I can't sleep. It's also kind of calming, something just to do at the end of the day to wind down. It's a really simple game, not much to it. And then I have my utilities, which is basically just all of the apps again that are default to the iPod. The only one here that isn't default is this one, and that is my period tracker. TMI, I know, but I've had it for a long time and I feel like to delete it would be a waste. I still use it, but that's where I keep that. And then over here I have photo editors, and I don't really use these that much because, like I said, I don't really take photos on my iPod anymore, but I did used to a lot before I could get Instagram on my phone, because I used to have a BlackBerry, and BlackBerries don't have anything. But yeah, so I have CamWow, a Photo Collage, and CamWow Pro. If you guys don't know what CamWow is, it's basically just where you can take photos with different filters on them, if the app would even open. So yeah, this is what it looks like, and you can click on here. Ooh. That is actually not CamWow Pro, that is CamWow Retro. I will have to show you the other one. There is a way that you can change the filters on this. Hey guys. Oh, wait, it's this button down here. I can't really see it well through my camera lens. But yeah, hey guys, this is how I'm filming this video. But yeah, you can just choose a filter to take your photo and things like that, and you can upgrade to the Pro version, but I don't have money for that. So yeah, and then this Photo Collage app is basically just where you can make photo collages of your photos. And yeah, and then I have these two random apps that are not in folders of any kind because I didn't feel like they belonged. But this is my Dropbox application, which I use a lot, specifically to move photos and things from my phone to my PC, because my phone is Android, and I also have it on my iPod too, just in case there's anything that I need to move from my iPod to my other devices. This is the cloud service that I use, because we all know what happens when you use iCloud. Jokes, but not really. And then I have this inkjet printer application, which I use to wirelessly print from my iPod to my printer because it's wireless. And yeah, that is everything on my iPod. It's not really that much exciting, but I thought I'd show you guys anyway because people are nosy and stuff like that. But yeah, that is everything on my iPod. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite application is, just because, like, what's your favorite app to play and things like that. Like I said, I do play a lot of games on my iPod, and that's kind of just what I use my iPod for. I have my iPod for my music and my games. Everything else, like social media and stuff, I do usually use on my phone. And so yeah, that is it, I guess, for this video. Oh, and if you guys want to know what my main wallpaper is, this is what it is. 50 Shades of Grey. But yeah, I guess that's everything. Like I said, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Okay guys, so the first thing that I'm going to put in my time capsule page is this photo of my friend Ashley looking mega hot in this cardboard cutout.